Good afternoon, everybody. As you can see, absolutely glorious sunshine. That's right. April is finally here. Although tomorrow it will probably be like pissing down rain, but whatever. Take every day like as it comes, I say. So today's like a video. As you can see, I'm wearing like my Arsenal shirt. This isn't like my Arsenal like a Napoli preview video yet. Sorry, this isn't like my Napoli versus Arsenal preview. I will be doing a review, but of course it's match day. Like I wear my shirt, I will just say like one thing. Come on, Gunners, let's get like the win tonight, and try as best we can to keep the clean sheet. So we take it like to Napoli next Thursday. So yep, that's that out of the way. So today's video, that's right, I've promised it. Here we are. My Wrestlemaina 35 review. That's right. Another Wrestlemaina has passed, and yeah, I absolutely loved it. Like a lot of people, same as most like WWE events, it has cut people like right down the middle. But I thought it was brilliant. So like, there's so much matches like to get through, like so much content. I'm gonna try like to keep it as relevant, entertaining as I can. We've got a whole 16 matches like to get through. So let's have like the pre-show like matches. Like first of all, Buddy Murphy versus Tony Nese like for the Cruiserweight Championship. Like a good back and forth contest, like as you would expect from the cruiserweights. I do think it's high time though that they actually did get an actual spot on the actual WrestleMania show, like rather than pre-show, because it's 3 years in a row now. But a lot of crown new champion in there, Tony Nese. So hopefully, like we can get like some more cruiserweights coming in, like because like the 205 Live brand is good. It's just a little bit thin. So hopefully, Buddy Murphy will go up to Raw SmackDown, and we should go a lot from there. So to the battle royals, like first of all, like the women's battle royal, won this year by Carmella, which was a shock. A lot of people expected like Mandy Rose or Lacey Evans. Another one, everyone thought like Nikki Cross or Asuka. Like I picked Asuka. So Carmella winning was certainly a surprise. So well done her. Like the men's Rumble, Braun Strowman, the winner of that. That does not come as a great surprise, considering that like sort of like all the hype was around him. I'm so lucky and glad that they didn't go with Stephen Jost or Michael Che, whoever like these guys are not from Saturday Night Live. It would have been a travesty and like an insult like to the legend that is Andre Giant if them two like won like the match. I mean, let's face it, like the two of them combined couldn't even lift like the trophy. So that's the final pre-show match: the Revival versus Kurt Hawkins and Zack Ryder for the Raw Tag Team Championships. A good match. Quick enough. I do feel as though it is quite possibly the final nail in the Revival's coffin in their WWE tenure. It's taken them this long to reach to get the tag belts, only to lose them to without disrespect to Zack Ryder and Kurt Hawkins, but you sort of think, they literally have been dropped at. But I'm so glad they gave them the belts because it is their hometown. And Kurt Hawkins finally ended his undefeated streak at all places at WrestleMania. So there we go, yeah. So on to the actual main show. First of all, we had Alexa Bliss come out as a host of WrestleMania, saying the whole great thing about WrestleMania moments is they can happen just like this. And of course, the snap of fingers, the strains of Hulk Hogan's Real American. It was great to see the Hulkster. I know a lot of people have been decisive about that. It's nostalgia. It's Hogan. What you gonna do? But so happy. So we started off the first match, complete shock. Brock Lesnar versus Seth Rollins for the Universal title. One of the main event matches on first. You're thinking, bloody hell, that's amazing. Yep. Seth Rollins slayed the beast. The beast slayed the beast. So happy. Obviously, controversial like tactics, like the low blow. But hey, it's like Seth Rollins said, Brock Lesnar would have done the same given half the chance. So turnabout is fair play. Hopefully, this now means that Brock Lesnar will go away for quite some time, and Seth Rollins can have an actual run of the title, and the Universal Championship can be given to someone who actually wants to be at work, who actually turns up for the job. So here's hoping. Second match, AJ Styles versus Randy Orton. Now this was like a classic one-on-one match, back and forth. Really good. AJ Styles, it's a testament like to his wrestling ability that he can just have a brilliant match with anybody. Randy Orton now is the veteran. So it'll be like new territory for him, like again in the ring like AJ Styles. A brilliant back and forth match that lasted like no more than 10 minutes. Amazing, really good match. What came next? The fatal four-way tag team titles, like the Usos versus Rusev and Shinsuke Nakamura, Ricochet and Aleister Black, and the Bar. Wow, what a brilliant match. Lots of back and forth. Like the highlight of the match was definitely Sheamus giving like everyone like the 10 beats of the bell on everybody. They really did put off rather in the end. Like the Usos won. Amazing match like for them. So happy. From one like I know I'm skipping a match. Like for one fatal four way like to another, and like now time left the women's tag belts. The Divas of Doom, Beth Phoenix and Natalia, Nia Jax, Tamina, the Boston Hard Connection, like Sasha Banks and Bayley, and the Iconics. All 8 women, just like in the men's fatal four way, like really got to show off a lot of talent. Back and forth like in this. The Iconics winning certainly was a shock. I figured like if there was going to be a title change, it would go to Beth Phoenix and Natalia, but not the Iconics. I certainly did not expect that. But I suppose like Tony and he's like losing like his cruiserweight belt, like the Iconics winning like the tag belts. Australia's got to be represented like somehow in the WWE. Up next, The Miz versus Shane McMahon, Falls Count Anywhere. This was a really personal match. Lots of high spots. I certainly didn't expect to see Shane McMahon winning, although I do feel as though the finish of that might have been botched. I mean, like the superplex off the scaffolding certainly gave that a lot of gravitas, and with basically both men knocking each other and Shane like landing on like the Miz. I think like obviously like the ref probably had to call like an audible and just count the 3. So I do feel as though that the Miz should have won. So Shane McMahon winning was a shock, but hopefully like the feud continues. Was it? Yeah, the lot that up next lot was the Hall of Fame like a recollection. Obviously like it's been a great cast this year, like the Honky Tonk Man, Harlem Heat, the Hart Foundation, Bruce the Barber Beefcake, and of course like the headliners DX. So like for them like to come out like for one last time, like the big shout was just brilliant. So not very pleased with that. So we get to the middle of the show. The second of the big 3 like main events, Kofi Kingston versus Daniel Bryan for the WWE Championship. This match, my God, amazing storytelling, and Daniel Bryan, Kofi Kingston gave it their all, but in the end, Kofi Kingston, your new WWE champion. So happy, so pleased. He's been waiting 11 years like for this moment, 11 years to get to the top. Like even like if it's just a short run, he can say like that he finally like did it, like he won the big one. And for him like not only like celebrate like with his buddies like Xavier Woods and Big E like the New Day, but celebrate with his kids as well was a really touching moment and just amazing. So yeah. Obviously, like they wanted like the crowd like to be calmed down for a bit, like so. Like the next match, Samoa Joe versus Rey Mysterio for the US Championship. We all knew going into this match that Rey Mysterio like was injured, so the fact that it was a very quick match, and of course there's always one really quick match at WrestleMania. It was a good time to have that one ushered in. So, like Rey Mysterio, one of the things I always like to look forward to his WrestleMania appearances is which comic book character or pop culture character he will come out. This year he came out as a mix of Doctor Strange and Aquaman, so that was pretty cool. So yeah, Joe won. Wasn't a nothing match like really. So yeah, congratulations. Next, Roman Reigns versus Drew McIntyre. A real proper grudge match. Like this match was just like straight up hard hitting. Like both men just throwing as many hot punches as they could. Yeah, good match. Like a back and forth. Nothing special, but of like Reigns picking up the win. I think that was expected. But you know, like they could have pulled a swerve and given it like to McIntyre. Like if they had, like I wouldn't have grumbled or that. But good match like that was. Next big match, Triple H versus Batista, no holds barred retirement match. This match was brutal. It was an old school Attitude Era match, and I think like the reason being for that was like one of the reasons why Batista left WWE like the first time round was like his enduring criticism of the whole PG era, like a non-violence, well, like not like non-violence, just a whole tonal shift, and I think Triple H, Batista, the McMahon's like had a conference backstage and sort of said, look, for old time's sake, let's just go out there and just be brutal, and it was. I mean, like Triple H, smacking him around like with a steel chain, on his back, like around his neck, over his nose. I mean, the bolt cutters like with his fingers, the pliers like putting out like his nose stud. It was just brutal. And in the end, like Ric Flair assisted like Triple H love the win. Them two literally really did just put it like all on the line, and there you go. Crazy, absolutely crazy. Like the last few matches, Kurt Angle versus Baron Corbin, the retirement match, Kurt Angle's final farewell match. Really disappointed that Baron Corbin got the win, but I suppose they did have to sort of have someone or something to go on, like for Corbin, and Kurt Angle gave him the rub. So farewell, Kurt, you have been amazing. So thank you so much, like for giving us so many like memories like throughout the year. Bobby Lashley versus Finn Balor. Bobby Lashley versus the Demon King Finn Balor of the Intercontinental Championship. Massive match like this was. Finn Balor champion again. Yeah, that's right. Like the Intercontinental Championship, like he won it back. Very, very, very pleased like with that. Amazing match. I think I've covered like everything. If I've like missed out one, like I'm sure I'll come back to it. But I'm pretty sure like that leads us up to the main event. Yes, that's right. The first time ever the women go on last. Triple threat match, winner take all. So the Raw Women's Champion Ronda Rousey, SmackDown Champion Charlotte Flair versus Becky Lynch, the Royal Rumble winner. I gotta be honest, the actual main event itself wasn't as expected. Sorry, it wasn't as good as we all expected. Like I think it was a bit scattershot. It was an entertaining match. Don't get me wrong, but the hype surrounding it could have been better. It's been made light of the botched finish. Becky Lynch always was supposed to win, which is great, but it was supposed to be her tapping out to tapping out Charlotte, so Ronda gets protected, and not having to lose like a first ever match, because you can plainly see her shoulders weren't completely pinned. The referee made a mistake, And rightfully so. Vince got Love got crazy and fired him. But no matter what, the dust has been settled. Becky Lynch, winner take all. Congratulations. The Irish lass kicker has finally gone and won like the big one, like much like Kofi. So yeah, brilliant, amazing. So that was WrestleMania Larker 35. So we now move on to the next pay per view, which is Money in the Bank. And on a side note, I just want to say, Adam Griffin, I'm still the champion. Haha. Sorry, dude. But of course, I say this now. I could easily lose it at Money in the Bank, but until now, I'm just going to enjoy my time in the championship just that little bit longer. So thank you very much. Yep. That's like a WrestleMania like 35. Like anybody wants to leave any comments, please do so below. Also, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Go enjoy the sunshine, everybody.